Let us begin by finding our comfortable meditation posture, setting ourselves up to receive what we are meant to receive during this meditation. So that might be cross-legged, it might be sitting on a chair. Find a lengthening through the sides of the body, the sides of the neck. Find a softening through the brow. Relax the lower jaw from the upper jaw. Relax the shoulders. Release the belly. And feel the connection of your hands on your thighs and your tailbone on the cushion or the chair. And begin to come into the awareness of your breath. And that awareness might be different, whether this be a morning meditation and you're breathing in the fresh air of the day and breathing out the warm air of the night. Or if this is a meditation you're doing a little bit later on in the day. Noticing the different qualities of awareness as you've already had a full day. And this meditation is about one of the common entrapments that we tend to find ourselves in. And no matter how much we meditate, this still can happen. And that is, we project our happiness, we project our joy, our peace, our love, our connection onto some future event or some future goal. And often we don't even realize that we're not fully living in the day-to-day experience of our life because we are so attached to wanting something to go a certain way in the future. We're waiting to get to that thing, whether it be a dream job, whether it be a vacation, whether it be meeting someone special, or really any other goal that we might have in our life. And not saying that that we shouldn't have goals, but it's the attachment to the future that takes us away from fully experiencing and enjoying the present moment. So we're going to begin this meditation by just lightening up our bodies, lightening up our minds. Because when we can enlighten ourselves, release the tension, invite in a little bit more softness, we start to loosen the grip of attachment that we can catch ourselves in for the future. So we're going to do this by just imagining a smile resting on your forehead. And notice if just imagining a smile brought a little sense of lightness. Maybe it even brought a little smile to your face. And we're going to use this smile as an anchor to our body scan. So begin to bring it down the face, through the nose, over your actual mouth. Noticing again if that brings a little bit more of a smile. A little bit more of some lighthearted and gentle relaxation. Some opening in the body. Bringing it down through your neck and your shoulders. Be allowing the smile to rest on the heart. And then just moving it down through the entire body. Imagining that it gets a chance to open up some space. To bring a little bit more lightness. So we can again, on a physical level, bring the intention of releasing our attachments, lightening ourselves, so that we may experience fully each moment. And once you've gotten down through your thighs and your calves and your feet, just come back to the natural rhythm of your breath. And I'd like you to bring to mind something that you have told yourself that you need or you'd like to get in the future in order to be happy or to find joy. Something that could just be a goal or a project you're working on that you feel like you need to get somewhere, so there's this completion and you can finally get to relax. This can be something small, like a short-term goal. Or maybe it's this idea of a retirement in the future. Some place that you're finally going to move to when you have all of your ducks in a row. And envision it with not a judgmental mind, that you're a bad person for experiencing or wanting this, because that's not the case at all. Appreciate yourself for having this future goal, for having this vision that you'd like to bring into your life. And I'd like you to go there to that situation. I'd like you to experience what you see that experience of. Whether it be finally booking that event with someone that you've been wanting to book. Be finally getting that praise from someone that you're wanting to get. Or maybe that serendipitous encounter with a future loved one. Go there in the mind's eye and see if you can bring to your awareness what that feeling is that you are hoping to cultivate, that you are hoping that this brings. A feeling of joy, of love, of security, peace, whatever it is. See if you can envisioning this in your mind, bring the feeling to you right now. Feel how you would feel right now if this were all to go the way that you'd like it to go. And just take a few breaths to breathe that in. And just take a couple more, breathing in all of that energy, all of that peace, that love, that joy. And notice that you have all of these feelings within us, within you. They are available to us. If we can envision it in our mind's eye, and we can bring that feeling to our moment, then we can bring that feeling to all areas of our life. So give thanks to yourself for this aspiration, this goal. And then in the safe space of meditation, I'd like you to surrender the outcome. Let go of needing this to go any way that you want it to go. Hold the feeling, but surrender the outcome. And you may surrender this to a higher energy. You may call it a God, or you may just surrender it to the goodwill of mankind. Because whatever happens, it won't define you and it won't complete you. Because you are complete and whole and joyful and loving and peaceful right here, right now, always. That is who you are at your core. And nothing can bring you what you already are. So begin to affirm silently in your head, or feel free to speak it out loud if you're in a place to do so. I have everything I need right here and now to be happy. I have everything I need right here and now to be joyful. I have everything I need right here and now to be loved. I have everything I need right here and now to be at peace. And send love to yourself, whatever that means. That might even mean placing one hand on your heart and placing the other hand on your heart. Taking a few deep breaths. And affirming the core of love, peace, and joy, and happiness that you are. And it's only our minds and the blocks that we have created for ourselves that keep us from experience the beauty of the presence of who we are. And as we give this love to yourself, as we give this love to ourselves, we allow ourselves to be a vessel of love for others. We see it in others. And we allow that to be brought back into our life. So take a few more breaths, surrendering any need for that future happiness, a future event. Letting that all go. And allowing yourself to experience the now and experience the joy of who you are. And there's this concept that when you let it go, you get it all back. Because you are no longer attached to that thing going a certain way. You're no longer coming from a place of need and lack. Instead, you already have it, and you bring forth more of what you already know and are on the inside. Because you are positive and you are fulfilled. Slowly begin to come back to your hands resting on your thighs, between your thighs. And come back to the rhythm of your breath. Back to the feeling of your tailbone on your chair, the cushion. Taking another moment to appreciate your effort, to appreciate all that you do, not needing to be anyone or anything to anyone. Take a nice intentional breath in and breath out. And whenever you feel complete, you can feel free to open your eyes and come back to your day. I so appreciate the opportunity to guide you. May you be love and peaceful throughout your day. Namaste.